CDB Gamer here, and welcome to episode 3 of season 2 of my Liverpool FC career mode. We're going to be finishing off the transfer window in today's episode, and we're going to be playing some more games. But before I get into any details about what I'm going to do for transfers, there wasn't much highlights for games in the last one, so I'm going to jump straight away into our first game of the season. It's an away match against Spurs. Let's see how we do, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points and have a good start to this season. So this is the Spurs side that I'm going to be coming up against. The only player that I can see that they've bought in the summer window is Douglas Costa, who's playing at left mid. He's going to be very fast, very tricky. Good luck to, hang on, if he's playing on the left hand side, good luck to Joe Gomez, who I've got at right back today. I'm playing him instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now for my team, as you can see, I've gone for the 4 at the back, which includes Matip and Mandy, with Robertson and Gomez either side of them. And then my 3 in the middle is Milner, Keita and Wijnaldum. Milner is now going to be my captain. I'm sort of forgetting about Henderson. Don't want him to do anything to do with the squad anymore. If I can, I'd really like him to be sold, but I need a buyer. And then my front 3, of course, the Fab 3 that everyone knows of: Mane, Firmino and Salah. Lamela now inside to Harry Kane. Wanyama being chased by Keita. Oh, Costa's gone round Gomez. Too easy, and it's a nice finish. Wow, so simple as that. I haven't even had a chance really, and Tottenham have got the lead. So the ball gets played into Costa, then I thought I could track back with Gomez to intercept it. No, and then it's a nice finish by Costa. Over to Wijnaldum. Milner, lovely. To Keita. Play that free for Firmino. I can't get my words out. Near post it. And we've gone and scored already. As simple as that, we've just gone down the other end with Firmino and scored, and that is his first season. Mane. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Firmino. Over to Mane now. He's got it back. Can we swing that back over to his Gomez, of all people, has a shot, and he's finished. What control from the youngster. Well, I mean, I say youngster, he's like in his 20s now, but the control on his chest and the wonderful volley. And again, Lloris got a touch to it, but he couldn't keep it out, and it's in the back of the net. He's dribbling out defence. He's not got much help though. Going to switch that over to Mane. If we can get to that ball, that'd be a lovely ball. Lovely. I don't know what Aurier's doing then. It's a wonderful cross as well. Firmino's there. Oh, but the header's too close to Lloris. Wijnaldum, lovely. Got the space. Robertson. Don't know what he's doing over there. Sorry, play that through for Salah. Finish this, please. There it is. 3-1. We are opening Spurs up. My midfielders are running through, creating the runs, which I'm loving. And it's just causing the Spurs defence all sorts of problems, and now Salah is on the score sheet. So that is the end of the first half. Hear the boos from Spurs. They're not happy with how Spurs have performed at all. I mean, I'm shocked because they had a really good start, but then they've almost sat back, and it's just been all us since the goal, and we're winning 3-1. The only thing I can say that's not a positive about that first half is this injury to Keita. Hopefully it's nothing major. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain, switch him over to the other side so he has a more of an attacking role in the midfield 3. Down the line for Gomez. Back to Wijnaldum, lovely play. Back out the line to Firmino, big touch. Going to get that back inside to Wijnaldum. To Salah now. Through for Mane. That's a lovely run from Mane. And it's 4-1. Simple as that. Now my front 3 have all got on the score. We are ripping Spurs to absolute shreds, and you wouldn't think that I've actually got the sliders on higher. I mean, I'll show you now just to prove to you that I haven't reduced them down. Hang on, where is it? Game settings, there it is. There you go, 35, 35, 60 for the keeper, what was the other one? 60 for run frequency, and first touch control is 30, and then mine are all 50. So I haven't done anything. It's literally supposed to be harder, and I'm still destroying the computers. And Nakudu has now come on for what's its face? Douglas Costa, so more pace, but we should be able to deal with it. Spurs, speaking of splitting, defence is open. Spurs just did then, and there's a nice shot from Dele Alli. With just over 10 minutes left to play, I'm going to make a double substitution. Salah is tired, and I'm bringing on Brandt for his debut, and also Wijnaldum. He's had a hell of a game, and I just want to give him a little bit of a rest and give Lallana some playing time, so he's coming off as well. Go on then, Brandt, see if you can have a good debut. Cut open Spurs like Salah's been doing. That is a ball and a half. And Lamela has hit the post. My god, I don't know how that got through. I felt like it took a massive deflection, because I don't feel like that was deliberate, but luckily for us it just hits the post. Through for Kane. No. Lamela has a shot and a nice save from Butland. It could have been better from Lamela, but you know, still a good save from Butland. Lovely from Mandy to win the header. Mane over to Milner. Can we catch them on the counter now? Look at this, we've got 3-on-1. We've laid that through for Mane. Nakudu is actually chasing him down, but he's held him off. 5-1. There it is. Mane was getting chased by Nakudu, but he had the strength to hold him off and make it 5-1, and just make it a horrible day for Spurs and a lovely day out to London for us. As a shot, Eric. Oh my god! You know what? I wasn't even saying anything because I didn't think Spurs would come anything from it, but that is a hell of a strike from Ericsson. And that is the thing, if I decide to switch off with these improved sliders, they're just going to score, and like they did then, and that's the end of the game. So it's ended 5-2. What a hell of an opening day game for us and Spurs. I mean, perfect for us, not so much for Spurs, but 5-2 is the end result, and it's been a heck of a game. So I will just show you the email I got about Naby Keita's injury. He's out for 3 weeks with a sprained knee. I mean, 3 weeks is a long time, but I'm thankful it's only 3 weeks. It could have been much worse, especially with some injuries we've had, which have been anterior cruciate ligaments, or just other injuries where we've had players out for 6, 7, 8 months. So I'm absolutely happy with that one being only 3 weeks. Now to the piece of business that I think I need to solve, which is my backup striker to Firmino. I obviously have loaned out Solanke in the last episode to Aston Villa, so I need someone to back him up. I do have Sturridge, but he's not really part of the squad anymore. He's not really part of the squad in real life. He's been loaned out to West Brom. And you know what? I don't think he's going to be a part of the squad in this career mode anymore. Like, he's just, I just, haven't been playing very well with him, and I want to shift him off. So I'm going to try and potentially do a swap deal with him. So try and give him to Borussia Mönchengladbach, but they may not want him. But I'm definitely going to go for Lars Stindl, and then I will also have decided I will be going for Glenn Murray to be my backup to Lars Stindl, so my backup striker. And then Tony Gomez will just be sort of a youngster that I may throw on for like a couple of, say, an FA Cup match against a lower league team. That means that I'm also going to be trying to shift off Origi, either on a loan deal or somebody purchasing him. Don't really see him featuring in this squad, so therefore the conclusion is that I may as well just get rid of him. So I'm going to get Lars Stindl now and Glenn Murray. So I obviously gave them Sturridge, but they said that they're looking to bring in a centre-back, which is perfect, because that means I can try and shift off Dejan Lovren, and they do want him, but 12 million and a half. So the final offer I'm deciding to go with is I'm going to go with 8. The only reason I'm saying final is because I reckon they're not going to accept it. Ready? No, they've accepted it. Okay, right. Well, why were you so stubborn on 11 million? Okay, so we do have the chance of getting Lars Stindl. I just have to agree terms with him. And that might mean Dejan Lovren is going the opposite way, which will be good because I do need to shift him off as well. So let's go and negotiate a deal to try and get him on a wage now. So I'm deciding to give him a £55,000 wage, which is £6,000 more than he's earning, and I'm going to give him a signing on bonus of £500,000. Let's see if he accepts it. No. Okay, so he wants quite a bit more. So he wants £57,000. I know he will accept this. So let's shift it off. Nope, he wants 60. Stop being so goddamn greedy. No, I'm going to go 60. I'm being firm on this, 60. But you can earn £20,000 more by having £800,000 as a signing on bonus. Come on now. Oh, wow, that's cheeky. If you're really interested in signing my client, you should have no problem in forking over £2,000 more, £2,000 more in the wage. I wasn't swearing or anything. I was just, But yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. £62,000 is the wage he's on, which really, in comparison to some of my players, is not a lot. It's actually the cheapest because Virgil van Dijk's 130, Brandt was 80,000, and he's on 62. So it's not bad. We finally signed him. So this is the deal we've come to. They didn't want any players in a player swap, so I'm giving them £750,000. They've said yes, but as long as you add on a 3% sell-on clause. He's 34 years old. I'm not going to sell him on. He's probably going to retire at the club. It seems absolutely mad, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept it. Oh, 50. No, jog on. You're not earning that much money. My God, you're asking for a lot of money, mate. So that's what I'm giving him. I'm giving a £35,000 contract and a signing on bonus of 800,000. He wants just under 60,000. Are you seriously joking? If you don't accept that, I'm gonna end negotiations. Fair enough, you've done it. You've cancelled it. You are transfer listed at Brighton and you don't want to join Liverpool even though you're going to be earning more. You absolute pillow. You know what, that's actually left a really sour taste in my mouth, and I'm going to remove him on my transfer list. I don't even want to go for him. I'm going to leave it. That's really... You are. Whatever, I'm going to move on. I'm forgetting about Glenn Murray. I thought we could have him as a third striker, but obviously not going to happen. So before we jump into this West Ham match, I thought I'd just tell you that there's been no further movement in the transfer window regarding business for my club. There might have been some more in the transfer window. I think one big deal is Anthony Lopez of Lyon has gone to Real Madrid. I can just have a quick look actually for you. Let's go to transfer history. Here we go. So if we just flick through, there we go. Anthony Lopez of Lyon has gone to Real Madrid for just under £30 million, which is, I think, is actually not a bad deal for Real Madrid, especially when he's 27. Sorry, so he'll have a couple of seasons in him. No other big deals. I mean, Benatia's gone to Mönchengladbach, so they've now got both Benatia and Lovren in their defence, so they're obviously getting some good defenders. And look at that, Arkadiusz Milik from Napoli has gone to Watford. I think that was 30 million. That is a hell of a deal for Watford. So, to have a look at the team I am playing, I can tell you now, I've only made one change. That is Navigator. He got injured, obviously, against Spurs. He was out for 3 weeks. So, Oxlade-Chamberlain is coming in for him. Otherwise, it is an unchanged 11 from the last game against Spurs. They played so well. I don't want to disturb the winning, the winning streak that I'm sure this will turn out to be. Hopefully, lay that through for Firmino. Lovely. Back for Gomez. Oh, lovely. Salah's coming in on that left foot, pulls that back to Firmino. Oh, tried to finesse it. Didn't quite work out. I was hoping he might left foot it, but he just went for the outside of the right boot instead. Get the cross in there. It's a lovely ball. It's just been cleared. There we are on the edge of the box now, Milner. Salah, can we get that on his right foot? We do. Salah, lovely play here. Firmino to Salah, big touch it. Get that across the box, we do. Chamberlain's there, and he's missed. He cuts it back on his left foot. Milner there, bends it. Oh, I thought that went in. I thought when it went past Adrian, I thought that was going in top right. Wijnaldum. Oh, that was a poor ball. Meant to go for Mane. Hasn't worked out, and now Chicharito's got it. Turned, and he's hit the crossbar. Oh my god, that could have been them 1-0, even though they do not deserve this lead. Chamberlain over to Salah. That is a ball and a half. Go on. Good first touch, yes. Keep your man off you. Go on. Lovely from Salah. Can we pull that back? No! Just wasn't going to happen then. And that's the end of the first half. So we go in 0-0, although I do think we deserve to have the lead. West Ham have had nothing until the point where they hit the crossbar from a shot out of nothing. Over to Robertson. Can we get that into the feet of Firmino? We do. Through that for Wijnaldum. Have a shot. There it is. Finally we have the goal. Almost straight away from the off. West Ham had it, gave it away to us, and we've just pushed forward. So that's looking alright. Robertson, can we get that down the line from Mane? We do. Oh, lovely from Mane. Back post it over to Wijnaldum for a second. Go on. Ah, Nautovic does so well then. But what skill from Mane to get some space. And I thought we might have gotten a second then. Almost a replica of Joe Gomez's goal for against Spurs, but it wasn't meant to happen. Now the cross comes in, and we've hit the crossbar. Matip to follow up, and it's been cleared off the line. Are you serious? Come on now, Mandy. Out to Milner. Back post it for Mane. Come on, you have to run on him. It's been cleared. How have we not made it 2-0? Over to Mane. He's going to just cut inside because no one's gone with him. Lovely from Mane. Get the shot off. There it is. 2-0. I love doing that with Mane. Literally cutting in with him. Another ball over the top. They're obviously going long ball now, West Ham. And it somehow works for them. My God, Reed has scored. I mean, look at this for a volley. My God, that's a striker's finish. What's he doing in centre-back? Maybe he should be up front for West Ham. They might need it in real life, they're not scoring. Lallana, lovely piece of skill to get away from Coman. But Coman's tried to stick with him. Over to Chan, here's the shot. Oh, and it should be 3-1. It should be, but it's not. Oh no, they've cut us open in the middle here. Milner's having to come over and cover. Winston Reid! What the hell? No way! Are you actually serious? Oh, you know what? If Chan scored, it should be 3-1, and then it should now be 3-2, and it shouldn't matter. That he should... Oh, you know what? It's just poor defending. I should have dealt with the ball down on the near side so much better, and then the cross wouldn't have come in. That's my fault. Oh my God, and there we go. It's like literally the last kick of the game. So I completely bottled it against West Ham. I had a 2-0 lead and I've lost it. Now this is an interesting proposition. Mill are asking to loan Tony Gomez for a year. Well, Tony Gomez is supposed to be my sort of backup to backup striker, so if I loan him out, I wouldn't have anybody, but then he's not really going to play much, so maybe it just makes sense to loan him out and maybe invest in another striker. But then I've got Slang. You know what? No, I'm gonna accept it. He can go out for a loan. Anyway, we've got a game against Hull City in the Carabao Cup. Last year I simulated the first round and we actually lost. I can't remember who to, but I'm not looking to simulate it. I do want to sort of take the Carabao Cup more seriously this year, so I am actually going to play this game. So looking at the team that I'm going to be playing against Hull, I have used this as an opportunity to just throw in a couple of players that wouldn't be playing. So Henderson comes in, even though I'm looking to really sell him. Ward comes in for his first game. Julian Brandt, who's starting at left wing, he's getting his first full debut for us. And then I have Tony Gomez starting, although I have just accepted a loan deal for him at Millwall, so I've got some players coming in, also Oho at right wing, so chances for my youngsters to come in and have a good game and show that maybe they should also be considered for the first team. But anyway, let's get into this game. Lovely from Henderson. Oh my god, he's just taken out the defender, and I thought he was going to score then, like literally, that was one hell of a run from Henderson. He just kept running forward, takes out Mazuch, and then maybe should have done better than that, but lovely start from us, and hopefully it just means more's to come. And I thought Virgil van Dijk scored then. Adam Lallana chasing down Mason, who has unfortunately retired in real life. That is a ball at the back post. And now Henderson's having to chase back Stewart, who was sold from Liverpool to Hull. And that was not good defending from me with Hughes then. Neither was that with Van Dijk, really. And there we go, we've been punished and Hull are leading 1-0. Lovely play from Hull to get through. Abel Hernandez now coming forward with it. That's a lovely cross. Hughes is going to deal with that though. What was that, Henderson? Or whoever it was. I literally just dinkied it into Mason. Yeah, it is Henderson. I clear it with Hughes, and then what is that from Henderson? A lovely first time shot by Mason. Putting out over to Mason, who's actually been running the show in the middle of the park. I just have not been able to touch this ball, and it's all because of this person who, unfortunately in real life, has retired. And if it was not for Ward right there, we would be 3-0 down. What a save. Thank God we've cleared it. And that is the end of the first half. So Hull have the deserved lead. They've played very well. The way they set up, they looked to counter. And this man right here, Ryan Mason, he's been running the show in the middle of the park. I just have not been able to touch it, let alone control the play. We have a corner. I mean, if we do score out of this, we've scored out of nothing, really, because Hull have deserved their lead so far. And God, nearly gave it away with Lars Stindl then. Lovely play. Lars Stindl now have the shot. He does. And it's a simple catch from Marshall. So not going too well for both debutants, really. Over the top for Kent. Although I don't think there's any point because this game has been pretty much done and dealt with. Lovely from Kent. It's gone out for a corner, but it doesn't matter because Hull City have knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. So, you know what, playing the game didn't really make any sort of difference. I thought we were going to win this, but we really haven't. We've been well beaten. So we finally entered deadline day. I have just seen that Arsenal have sold Walcott and bought Zaha. Well, I can tell you, Walcott has actually gone to Bayern Munich. Yes, I know, unbelievable. Also, I'm going to tell you a fun fact. I had a look at these scores. Aston Villa are so far top of the Premier League. They've won both their games. They beat, hang on, if I can remember, Watford away from home and Spurs also away from home. Or no, that might have been home. Anyway, they beat both Spurs and Watford. And they won the Watford game 1-0 and the Spurs game 2-1. And both scorers, Woodburn and Solanke, not only are they playing them, they're playing them in every game and they're scoring for them. So I might not have to bring them back from their loan in January, which is good, because I thought they were just going to sit on the bench doing nothing. So it's good that they're being played. To the transfer business now. Tony Gomez has gone to Millwall. And also, Naby Keita has returned from his injury, so he'll be able to play the next game. Final 10 hours of the transfer window, and I've got to decide whether or not I want to sign anybody else. And I've just noticed Manchester United have bought Lukaku's brother, Jordan Lukaku, who plays at left back. So they've obviously reunited the brothers. So I'm just going to simulate the first hour of the transfer window. I actually can't think of any players I need to buy right now, straight away. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any offers. Wait, I do have one email. It's a transfer offer for Joel Matip from Arsenal. I would have accepted that, but it's from Arsenal, so hell no. Well, look at that. Man City have just re-signed a player that they had sold in the past, Edin Dzeko from Roma. for just under 30 million, which is probably more than they sold him for, but obviously the game doesn't know that. So as you can see, we've only made 3 signings: Van Dijk, Brandt and Stindl, and I think that's the only signings we're going to make in this window, which is a shame because I would have liked to have done more regarding the window, but I just don't think I'm going to have anybody else come for my players, let alone me buy anybody. So I'm just, I don't know. After some thinking, I've just decided there's actually no one I can go for, not unless I have any offers come in. So that's going to be me and my window over with. Let's just see the emails. I'm going to guess one saying the transfer window's done. We've kept some of the players that I have wanted to not necessarily keep, like Coutinho. Would have liked for him to have gone. Sturridge would like him to have gone. Maybe Origi as well. What can I do? We didn't sell them in the end. We've got to keep them. Maybe they might go in January. Who knows? Why have I got transfer offer for players now? The window has just, and this confuses me. Why do I get transfer offers like 2 days after the window ends? No to both of them. I'm not selling Wijnaldum to Chelsea, and no, I'm not selling Milner. He's retiring. Anyway, yeah, that was the other thing. Milner's retiring after this season, so I'm not going to sell him. But I didn't think you could actually sell players when they were retiring. But you know, who knows? New to me, but I'm going to end the episode with this game against Leicester, having a look at the team that I am lining up against Leicester today, who have got actually a really strong squad. They've got Giovinco and Slimani up front, which is a massive height difference, but anyway, my squad is pretty much the same as last game, except I've made just one change yet again. It's Chan in for Oxlade-Chamberlain, actually another one at centre-back. Van Dijk has come in for Matip. Robertson through for Roberto Firmino, over to Wijnaldum. Can we get that back? No, we can't. That is a foul, though, from Bell on the edge of the box. We have a chance from the free kick. I'm going to go for the power shot. Hopefully it dips over. It does! Oh, my God. It's hit the crossbar. There we go. Back to Gomez. In the middle of the park to Milner. Get that in behind for Salah now. That's a lovely ball. Salah cuts inside on his left foot. Can we peel that over to Mane? We do. Lovely from Mane. Get the goal. He's hit the post, but it's come straight back to him. He did a 1-2 with the post. That was amazing. And he's gotten his 4th goal in 3 games. Mane is on absolute fire. Milner's driving forward with it. One last attack. No, the ref has decided to blow the whistle. So there it is. That is the end of the first half. We go in 1-0. Oh, that's missed from Mandy. Giovinco now. That's a shot. And maybe they should have made it 1-1 then. Going to play it back to Milner. Being closed down by Giovinco, but he's released over to Gomez. Over to Firmino, through for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Have a shot. Gets blocked by Bell. Over the top now for Giovinco. He's not going to win the head. He doesn't need to though. He just needs to control it. And I've stepped in with Robertson, and Mahrez has gone through. Oh, that's too easy. My God, they should have done better. I thought I was doing well with Mandy, but really I wasn't, and Mahrez had the chance to pull off the shot. He did, and he's put it wide. There we go, lovely ball out wide to Gomez from Butland. Milner. Lovely. This is good play, good forward play. Over the top for Mane, that's a touch. Get the finish. And the first touch was good, but it just took him too wide, and the shot was straight at Schmeichel. Easy catch for him in the end, really. Perotti. Now getting chased by Gomez. That's a cross as well. Milner's dealt with it, sort of. Not really. And that is a strike by Perotti. My God, we've just conceded late again in another match. This time against Leicester. Over to Robertson. Lovely. Can we get that in the middle to Firmino? We do. To Oxlade-Chamberlain. Through for Robertson. Who's just been stopped at the last second from shooting. Lovely from Mane. Over to Milner. Have a shot. He does. It's not good enough. That was a chance. That really was the chance. And we bottled another 2 points because we cannot see out the result. So guys, this is going to be the end of the episode now. We finished off the transfer window and we've played 3 games into the season now. Unfortunately, we got a win against Spurs, 2 draws against West Ham and Leicester, and then completely bottled it against Hull. So 4 games, plus ending the window. In the next episode we do have more football. We've also got the Champions League, so I'm just going to show you, well actually no I'm not, I'm just going to show you now. Our group is actually relatively easy. We've got Feyenoord, then Rosenborg, I assume that's a Swedish team, I think it's the Swedish, and then Monaco. So it's a pretty easy group. The only team that's going to challenge us is Monaco, but we should go through either in first or second, preferably in first. So next episode we should get the rest of September done and get into October. So thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, then do please leave a like. I do really appreciate it. Any comments too about anything about the episode at all. And until next time, hope you have a good day, guys, and bye.